What's up everybody, you're watching PhoneArena's video review of the Samsung HM1610 Bluetooth headset. It's a budget conscious one, priced only at $40, so it's not going to cost you too much. It offers only a minuscule set of features such as multipoint technology, you got also streaming audio, and even wind and noise reduction. So for those who don't want to pay that much money, this might be the ideal solution for you. In terms of design, there isn't really that much to say about it. It's just like any other typical looking headset out there. You got some hard lines, some curves to it. It's normal size, and as you can tell, it doesn't really stand out when you hold it, when you have it in your ear. It's constructed out of plastic. You have this black and blue finish to it, which does well in keeping a low profile so it doesn't stand out. And it is lightweight, but the construction feels pretty good, and it doesn't necessarily come off as being cheap. As you can see on its facade, the multifunction talk button is right there. It's prominent and really has a nice feel when you press it down. And the same can be said about the volume rocker, which is placed on the left edge here. It's prominent in stature, and when you press it down, it offers a really nice tactile response. Although you have an elevated power button, its placement is in an awkward position. It's actually inconvenient to access when it's placed in your ear. On the right side, you have the micro USB port behind the plastic flap right there. You have the LED light indicator, and at the bottom here is the microphone. Even though it includes an ear hook, it's not something that's necessary just because the ear gel right here in the earpiece provides a really solid snug fit, almost suctions to your inner ear. Unfortunately though, after 30 minutes of using it, it kind of felt very irritating. Unlike some of its higher-end counterparts out there in the market, the HM1610 only provides a basic set of features and lacks some modern conveniences such as voice guidance and voice control, so you're going to have to do everything by yourself basically. Pairing it up too, you have to just simply hold down the dedicated power button. It's pretty much a no-brainer in that aspect. But other things like setting up multi-point technology to connect it to two devices simultaneously, we had to read the instructions just because we were left clueless in how to do it. The volume on the earpiece is pretty strong and glaring, especially if you put it to its loudest setting. It does sound very sharp and can be a little bit on the irritating side. As for calling quality, it's pretty mediocre in this aspect. However, if you're just going to be simply sitting down and you're not in a noisy environment, if you're stationary, it's going to be a great thing just because it provides some really clear and distinctive tones. But if you're in the car or if you're in an area that has lots of noise, even though it's touted as having wind and noise reduction, it tries to adapt to it, and for a moment it kind of works, but after a while it loses touch and you do hear some choppy sounding voices with it. And if you love to talk a lot, you'll be happy with its battery life. We managed to get 7.5 hours on a single charge, where the manufacturer has it rated for 7 hours. And also, it does retain a solid connection. We managed to still stream audio with a handset that was placed 30 feet away from it. Honestly, you really can't expect much out of a $40 Bluetooth headset, but with the Samsung HM1610, if you're just going to be sitting around in a quiet place, it's going to offer a pretty good experience when you're just chatting. On top of that, it does a good job with streaming audio. A good battery life too, but for noisy conditions, noisy environments, you want to look elsewhere just because you do hear a lot of choppy voices. So if you'd like to learn more about the Samsung HM1610 or for all the latest cell phone reviews, news specs, and information, you can check us out. PhoneArena.com.